Here we are in the twin leaf arnica patch. You can see the arnica is already blooming. It has the characteristic dual leaves that come up and then the flower. Here is a nice burned, looks like it's a lodgepole pine. And the plants are especially lush here. This is a south-facing slope. This arnica patch, very nice medicine. Arnica has some unusual qualities in that it's a different pathway than NSAIDS as far as relieving inflammation. Arnica is used for mainly topical. It's said in the Chinese or traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, that it balances the yin and yang. And it's usually used in sprains, bruises, contusions. It has some amazing quality for skin eruptions, including acne. Aspect of this plant is it has part of its root system, rather than storing its nutrients in the form of starches or sugar in terms of carbohydrates, it stores its root energy in the form of oil, and that essential oil is what I'll be distilling today. And some of these arnica here are just in this very loose soil. Comes up, and it has a nice root system. You can see here are the roots that just came up. I'll be using the whole plant here, just because the soil is so loose, rich. But this will make some great essential oil. Another way that you can use the arnica is to make an infused oil, and that would be taking the arnica. Probably if you're making an infused oil, you would want to use the arnica flowering heads, maybe the first inch or two of aerial part of the plant, including the flower heads, and put those in oil. You can use some different techniques to increase the quickness to have an essential infused oil. What you might want to do is place it in a high-speed powered blender, something like a Vitamix, and then have the oil in there, and then perhaps heat it in a double boiler at a very low temperature. You want to use a nice carrier oil. Even though olive oil does have a strong scent, it is an excellent and well available carrier oil that you could use. And as far as the teachings of Yahweh and Yeshua or Messiah, we often use olive oil. It is definitely a very good oil to make the instilled oil. Then what you would do is either keep that on the double boiler at a very low heat, maybe heating it up once a day, or just keep it in a jar, and then maybe in a week or two shake it up, and in a week or two strain it out, and you will have the arnica infused oil, which is very good for arthritis, topical use. It's even has some properties including the ability to regrow hair. Very good for skin infections, skin seborrhea, dermatitis, various types of skin eruptions, with some possible liver support, maybe some milk thistle, some yellow dock, maybe dandelion root tea or tincture. Liver, because a lot of times with liver issues you will get a skin issue, which in a sense is the liver. It is an issue of liver coming out as the skin. And we'll be distilling this essential oil tonight. Again, this is the twin leaf arnica, here at about 3,000 feet elevation on a south-facing slope that has burned recently. A squirrel is listening to me right now. I guess the squirrel is interested in the arnica. One of my students, I would say. Okay.